a while since I've had a weekend video. Things have definitely been very, very busy where I haven't been able to get out a second video during the week, but today is a lucky day where I had a little bit of extra free time. And this video is also a bit of a two-in-one. So today I was originally just planning on unboxing one of the brand new Disney Disguises limited edition reveal conceal mystery pin boxes. These were just recently released in the Disney parks and I thought they were a really cool set. Plus they're all limited editions. But in addition to this, I also have some Disney merch mail to share. I got some things in the mail this week. About half of it is pins. So instead of making two quite small videos, I figured we'd just lump everything together. So we're going to start off with our Disney Disguises mystery pin box. And you can see here we already have our reveal pin in front. And this one is Cogsworth dressed in his Napoleon-esque disguise. So the back shows you each of the 6 revealed pins. So these were the pins that everybody knew about, but then there are 6 conceal pins, which are the total mystery. But the greatest part about this is every single pin is a limited edition of only 1,000. And honestly, I don't think this retail price is too bad. $19.99 for 2 LE 1000 pins means it's only 10 bucks a pin for a pretty rare one. I have not opened very many reveal conceal mystery pin boxes. I feel like if you're kind of really on the fence about mystery pin boxes, reveal conceal is a good way to start because you get to guarantee the pin that you want. So I had specifically a Cogsworth one picked up for me because out of the revealed options, I like that one the most. I just thought that this one was really funny. And I do have like a little collection of Beauty and the Beast pins. So you have one pin which you for sure are hopefully going to like because you chose that one. And then there's the mystery of which one are you going to get. So this box is exciting for me because one of the reveal pins is Cusco as a llama dressed in a disguise like as a lady when him and Pacha are at the Mudka's Meat Hut restaurant. So I love it when there are any new Emperor's New Groove pins. So I know that one is a conceal pin, and I have seen all of the other conceal pins, but I don't totally remember which ones there are. Normally I would be like, oh gosh, I'm really hoping that this is the Cusco pin, but I already have one of the Cusco pins in here. I was able to purchase one basically around retail price. And so I was maybe a little overzealous in kind of ensuring that I got one. And I just think all of these pins are really cool because again, they're a pretty low limited edition size for mystery pins. So hopefully this will be a low stakes, but all fun mystery pin unboxing. To start out with, we can at least take out our Cogsworth and show him. So Cogsworth is just attached to the front. And then on the back is our little plastic bag with our conceal pin. Here's our super cute Cogsworth. He's holding his big pair of scissors, kind of doing like a on guard, and he's got his little Napoleon-esque hat and sash on. All right, and then so let's see which concealed pin I have. And okay, this one is Jafar as the old man. So this is Jafar from Aladdin when he is disguised as the old man. This definitely makes me happy that I did go ahead and get my Cusco pin because obviously this is not something that I collect at all, but like I said, I think these pins overall are super neat. So if anyone is interested in that Jafar pin, I will have it up for trade. I think I will want to hang on to that Cogsworth one for at least a little bit because I do quite like that. But like I said, in here is my Cusco pin, which is the pin that I really wanted from the set. This pin is so perfect and funny for Emperor's New Groove collectors. So Cusco is all made up in his lady getup. He has his hair done. He's holding his little fan, and he is definitely in disguise here. All right, so that Cusco pin was kind of the first segue into some of the Disney merch mail that I got this week. So I got an item here mailed to me directly from Disneyland. If you didn't know, you can purchase pretty much any item that you want from Walt Disney World or Disneyland and have it shipped to your home And I'm not talking about the Shop Disney Parks app or just the Shop Disney website. You can get items that aren't available on either of those places and still have them shipped to you. What you can do is you can call Guest Merchandise Services, and then you'll tell them the item number that you're looking for, which if you don't know, and I didn't know for this one, you can email them, and I showed them a picture of what I wanted. They gave me the number, and then you just place a phone order and they have it personally hand-picked and shipped out to you. Now, the catch with this is that there is an outrageous convenience fee for doing this, but at least this was the case for me doing it right now. Since it was my first time doing a phone order, they waived that fee for me. So this was just the cost of the item plus shipping. And this item is very, very similar to the background that I have here. What I got shipped to me from Disneyland is this Disneyland long sleeve t-shirt. This has been a super, super popular item at Disneyland. I've heard that it seems to be sold out a lot, and it's something that's not available on Shop Disney, and since the Shop Disney Parks app is mainly Walt Disney World, it's not on there. But I love this merchandise line so much that once I kind of found a way that I could for sure get it, I wanted to go for it. And also this month is like the very latest it'd be even sort of acceptable to wear long sleeves here in Arizona. So I thought maybe I can get kind of one use out of it. Along one of the sleeves, it says Disneyland Resort. And then the front is just this artwork that I absolutely love. This one is specifically just for Disneyland. So we again have our castle, Matterhorn, Small World, Space Mountain. Just absolutely perfect. And I'm so excited to have this. And it's really cool that I can see that this was purchased and picked up for me from the Star Trader store. So if you didn't know that, you can call and order pretty much any item from the Disney parks that isn't regularly available online and still get it shipped to you. The next thing that I wanted to share is not an official Disney item, but it is a Disney fan-made item from Grape Soda Club. And this here is one of the Mickey's Fun Wheel inspired necklaces. I would never, ever, ever ride the Fun Wheel, especially not like the moving carts, but aesthetically, I love the Fun Wheel and how great and colorful it is. That's what's part of my channel banner artwork, and the colored versions of these necklaces finally came back in stock, and I knew that this would be a perfect accessory to have. This is really neat that, like the Fun Wheel, it does also spin, and just on a pretty chain. Next up, I got in some pins from Box Lunch. Box Lunch is great because they put out pins of some characters that you might not normally see, like from the Disney parks. And there was one pin in particular that I was really excited about. It's another Emperor's New Groove pin, but I'm kind of upset because I ordered this and this arrived, and then like a day after that, they released another Emperor's New Groove pin set. So I'll wait a little bit until they have a bigger sale or there's more pins because I don't want to have to pay for shipping again. But I got this totally awesome Kronk and Yzma pin. It's when they're in kind of like their roller coaster like car. They head down to Yzma's lair. There are no other Disney pins that depict this scene. So when I saw that Box Lunch came out with this, I was like, yeah, it's amazing. This will be a perfect addition to my collection. And then because I wanted to make the shipping worth it, and Box Lunch was also having a sale, Box Lunch almost always has sales. Do not pay full price for their pins or merchandise because they will have a sale. And so I got this really neat Wally and Eve pin. Eve is neat because she is a 3D rubberized element. So Box Lunch pins really do not have the best quality because they're soft enamel pins with kind of like a shiny top coating, but they do have really cool designs. I have another thing of some pins here, and I've never ordered pins from here before. I ordered these from Harvey's. So they do a lot of kind of higher end Disney accessory type items, but they have also come out with some pins, and they just came out with some Toy Story pins. I'm not really a Toy Story collector. I do have a few Toy Story pins, but when I saw these ones, these were such funny, cool designs that I felt like they would be really worth having. So both of the pins are themed to when Woody and Buzz are trying to sneak their way into Pizza Planet and they're hiding under the different cups and containers. So this Woody pin here, you can see his little legs hanging out. And then it's hard to do it in the package, but his legs actually swivel back and forth, and he's under his Mega Gulp cup. Then there is the matching Buzz Lightyear pin, and he is under his little Supernova burger container. I think that Buzz's legs also swivel, but they're obviously not as long as Woody's. And then when I was looking for those pins, I did get one other that was an older release, and this actually fits in perfectly with my geology pin collection that I just showed. And this is this super cool Snowbite and the Seven Dwarves Minecart gem pin. I believe this was actually marked down on sale, which is super cool because it's a limited edition of only 250, and there's some actual little gems placed in the minecart, so obviously rocks, minerals, perfect for my geology collection. The last two items that I have to show are themed together, and they relate to my churro ears. So first, I got a churro candle from Magic Candle Company. I'd been wanting to get another churro candle since I have my churro ears, and then I have another churro item that I'm going to show after this. I do have another churro candle that I got from the Tiki Candle Company a few years back now, but that's about halfway burned. And so I wanted to try and find a new one. So I got this churro pin here, and I have already burned it. It does come with a wood wick. And I'm not like super big into like the whole Disney inspired candles thing. I really like the idea of them, but I find that they're very expensive compared to candles that you can get elsewhere. And a lot of them are just kind of nice scents. Some of them are specific, like Disney ones. I feel like churro is much more of a kind of specific scent. So that I'm okay with. But this, I have to say, I am not totally in love with the scent of it. I think I like the smell of my churro candle from the Tiki Candle Company better because that has a much kind of nicer cinnamon note to it. But this is still nice to have. I'll still burn it, and it was cute to use in a photo shoot with my final item. So finally, I got in another shipment of my latest pin design. So if you've been paying attention in this video or kind of follow me on any of my social media, you've seen my little Churroland pin. This is my latest pin design under my Desert Mouse pin shop on Etsy. Obviously, I'm obsessed with the Disneyland Churros, and I thought this was a really fun kind of mashup to do. So it's a castle that's made out of churros covered in some dripping chocolate sauce, and it's called Churroland. It's not super easy to show on camera, but it's filled with gold glitter to look like the cinnamon and sugar coating on it. So I have these pins available in my Etsy, but then what I decided to do with some of the very lightly flawed pins, like if there was a little pin prick or ones that I don't sell because I'm kind of strict with my quality control, was I decided to add it as an option for my bows on my churro ears. I think these go perfectly on it, and I can't wait to wear this pair of ears to Disneyland this summer. Alright, so that was it for this kind of disjointed video of unboxing some mystery pins and then sharing a little bit of Disney merch mail, and mainly it was pin mail. But I didn't realize how much I would love these Toy Story Harvey's pins. These are super fun, and if you're into Toy Story, I definitely recommend checking those out. But thanks for watching!